早いっす。早いっす。早いっす. We're back at it again with more Yakuza 3. Shit, I've been forgetting to do the revelation stuff. 1 second, I should take the time to do them. Also, the Komaki stuff. Komaki students' sole locations. Or, well, the trading masters. When do I unlock the second set of Komaki stuff? I remember that he said that I could learn like a new move or something, but I think I'm still lacking experience right now. So when do I get enough experience? Aniki! That looks like a thug. Are you a thug? Let's not get quartered here. That's him. I'm trying to grab him. Ow! Ow! Let's take pot shots at this guy that Freaky is fighting. Ow! Come on, let yourself get picked up. Come on. Soul, heat, level up. God, they look nasty when they get beat up. 20,000? We're rich. We're rich. Okay, maybe this time I can actually treat Rikia to a nice meal. Yeah, I mean, like, the money that they spend. Yeah, I'll just spoil Rikia here, and I'll read it again. That's my treat. Go ahead, go crazy. It's my treat, so order whatever you want. Rikia says, "Oh, really? Thanks a ton, Aniki." Alright, let's go with 2 beer, some kalbi, some sirloin, an order of salted tongue, a plate of tripe, and some Iberico pork while you're at it. Oh, Rikia. Rikia says, "Oh yeah, and make all that a double portion for me and my Aniki here. Then I'll have a kimchi combo and a kalbi soup on top of that, and some nice chilled noodles for dessert." Aniki! You want some soup too, Aniki? Kiri says, "I don't think my stomach can fit all that." Rikia says, "By the way, Aniki, I was trolling around town for a while before we met up. Sure are a lot of interesting folks here in Kamurocho, huh? Weirdos, businessmen, and schoolgirls." Kiri says, "Yeah, you could just spend an entire year people watching and never run out of new subjects. Makes you wonder how their lives all led up to this point, converging in the city." Rikia says, "Totally. I wonder if I can find what I'm after here." Kiri says, "What are you talking about?" Rikia says, "Come on, Aniki. We talked about this right after you beat the human stuffing out of me. I'm looking for a guy to finish my Viper tattoo, remember?" Kiri says, "Right, sorry. Your other tattoo artist died before he could finish it, didn't he?" Rikia says, I don't want to trust my Viper to anyone who doesn't get what the spirit of Okinawa is all about. But I'm kind of starting to think someone here might have what it takes. Guy who's lived in Kamurocho, seen all sorts of people come and go, even if they're not from Okinawa. I bet he could get what I'm going for. What do you think, Aniki? He says, well, I might just know someone who can help. Ricky says, for real? Can we go see him? If we got time, I mean. Kiri says, sure, why not? But let's do some sightseeing first. All we've done so far is sit in this restaurant. Ricky says, totally. Let's get a move on. Ricky says, man, Aniki, that was like a party in my mouth. Kiri says, I guess you could put it that way. Comes out to 65,000 yen. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're still pretty rich, actually. I mean, we did just jump somebody for 20,000, a whole 20,000, so we're pretty rich right now. We could we could go off on spoiling Rikia for now. Rikia says, thanks a lot, Aniki. Of course, okay. Getting that 20,000 just now makes it a lot easier for me, so I'm glad that happened. Kiri says, well, that was filling. Now what? Continue exploring with Rikia. Kiri says, Rikia, do you have anywhere else you want to go? Rikia says, you bet I do. I've heard some amazing things about that shop, Don Quixote. Yep, alright. Let's go to Don Quixote. Right. I remember now. Let's take the taxi there. I will spoil Rikia oomph this time around. Let me get this heat. I could spend the heat. Knockdown reversal. I kind of want this one too. Let's counterattack executed after being knocked away. While emitting white energy in flight? What the hell does that mean? What's the other heat? Adds a red section to your heat gauge. Must fill to this section for especially strong techniques. Adds red section to the heat gauge. What does that mean? I don't know, it's pretty tough to maintain that much. To maintain that much heat anyways. Let's take it easy. That looks like a goon. Hey man. Yeah, so the goons are the ones that are just standing around. Oh, that's rough. Get up again. Wow! You will pay for that. Get up. Oh, wait, that's Rikia. I'm trying to grab Rikia. Come over here. Never mind. Man, I'm really feeling the power now that I have all the Kamaki tech. I have a bunch of Kamaki techniques. Platinum nail? Could we sell that? Hayais. Don Quixote's over down here, I think. See, we're committing to spoiling Rikia out of love. Wait, I went to the wrong fucking place. My fault. Down here. Heyo, what's up? How's it going? We're committing to spoiling Rikia here. Because, I mean, when I started the stream, there was a bunch of goons that jumped me, tried to jump me. And then I got 20,000 out of it, so I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll actually commit to spoiling Rikia. Why not? Super convenient. The 20,000. We're rich again. Rikia brought that good luck. Yeah, exactly. He deserves it.
Oh?
Rikia says, whoa, it's even more incredible than I was expecting. Sure are a lot of teenagers in there. He's pretty hyped up for Don Quixote. How's it going? You're on your Lost Judgment arc still? Kiryu says, yeah, it's pretty popular with a younger crowd. Anyway, I think I'll wait out here. Don't buy any more than you're willing to carry, okay?
Nice.
Of course not. Be back in a bit. Wait, let me tab out for a sec. Move some windows around. There's... Easy to play on my own time. Yeah. Well, he went shopping. Was jumping around a bunch of long-term games, and Lost Judgment was the only one that stuck out. It's also a very chill game to play, surprisingly. Like on the side, even with the school stuff, even with the main story shenanigans, it's still... I mean, like, overall, comparatively, Judgment to the mainline Yakuza. Yeah, I've just been sub-story hunting, yeah. Compared to, like, what happens in the mainline story games in Yakuza, I feel like Judgment is on the lighter side of things. Like, it always ends on a nice note, I want to say. Meanwhile, you know how it is in Yakuza, it's always rough out here in the end. For our boys here. Here says, looks like you bought the entire store. Rukia says, I guess I got kinda carried away. But it was all so cheap, so I couldn't help it. Oh, and I nabbed some souvenirs for the kids back at the orphanage. Oh, that's so nice of him. Kiri says, you did? I really appreciate that, Rikia. No, it was nothing. See, you know? It was totally worth it, spoiling Rikia.
Aniki.
That's Uncle Rikia for you. Rikia says, anyways, you think there's something I can dump all this stuff out till we head home for the night? Maybe one of them coin lockers? Kiri says, oh yeah, there are some lockers just down the street.
Nice.
Sweet, lead the way. Is he gonna run around carrying all that? Okay, let's try to not get into a fight. That's so nice of him. Totally worth it to spoil him. With the lockers are way away. Kiri says, here we are. Rukia says, great, just give me a sec. Be careful not to find a baby in there. All settled, Aniki. Rukia says, looks like we're done with the shopping leg of the trip. What now? Continue exploring. Kiri says, Rukia, you have anywhere else you want to go? Rukia says, hell yeah, I do. Get me on the roof of that monstrosity over there. Kiri says, huh? Millennium Tower? Rukia says, that's gotta be like the tallest building in the world, right? I wanna see how Tokyo looks like from up there. Kiri says, I'm not sure we can do that. The cops are all over the place. Rukia says, guess they would be, huh? No surprise after what happened. Rukia says, sorry about all this, Aniki. I got so caught up in my own hype that I never stopped and thought about what you were going through. Kiri says, it's okay, Rukia.
Aniki.
Rukia says, hey, why don't we go someplace quieter? Kiri says, why? Rukia says, well, I mean, I never met this Kashiwagi-san personally, but he was real important to you, right, Aniki? Kiri says, yeah. Rikia says, then it's settled. Anyone who's important in your eyes is important in my eyes too. Come on, I grabbed some beer over at Don Quixote. Why don't we sit down, crack him open, and pay tribute to Kashiwagi-san? He's still alive! Don't worry about him. We gotta worry about you, dog. What if they bring Rikia back? Don't worry about that guy, he's gonna come back. Rikia says, how about it, and Aniki? Kiri says, sure, that sounds nice. Kiri says, Public Park 3 is a pretty quiet place. You gotta worry about yourself, dog.
Aniki!
My last stream's opening. I got to Kashiwagi. I was like, he was going great. Anyone can come back. What if you bring back... Oh, that's crazy. He took a couple of Gatling gun bullets. He should be shredded to bits, but he came back from that. They should bring back Rikia. I mean, they brought back Richardson, right? And they could bring back pretty much anyone at this point. Bring somebody back. Fucking surprise me. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. Bring Nishiki back at this point, like. Kiryu says, Kashiwagi-san. Rikia says, Aniki. Kiryu says, what's up? Rikia says, what kind of guy was Kashiwagi-san? Kiryu says, Kashiwagi-san, he knew what my adoptive father, Kazama-san, stood for. Kept the Kazama family legacy alive when he took over as their second patriarch. Honestly, Kashiwagi-san was great at leading from the shadows? Why would you say the second part? Great at hiding in the shadows. That sounds pretty mean. Great at leading from the shadows. Now he lives in the shadows. Kiryu says, he didn't really like being the center of attention, but I can't tell you how many times he saved my life. That one button on Kiryu's suit is like bouncing around. It's distracting me. Kiryu says, but it was also thanks to Kashiwagi-san that Daigo was able to take control of the despite being so young. He was a priceless asset to the clan. Rikia says, wow, I always figured he was amazing, but never knew just how much. Kiryu says, amazing? Yeah, I guess so. I was especially in awe of how level-headed he was. Why are they giving me my options? These options for Kashiwagi. Hello, how's it going? Good evening. How level-headed he was, let's say. Kiryu says, I was especially in awe of how level-headed he was. He did have his cold noodles bit. He went crazy on him. Kiryu says, I wish that's why Kazama-san trusted him so much. Kashiwagi-san really lived up to that trust too. He always kept tensions between families from boiling over, though of course that made some of the patriarchs think he was too soft. Too soft to lead. Rikia says, that's a reputation you want to avoid in this line of work. Halfway through Hell Month, what you got cooking? Kiryu says, even so, you can't just fight people for no reason. You have to choose your battles. And Kashiwagi-san knew how to do that better than anyone. Rikia says, whoa, you must really respected him, Aniki. You musta. Kiryu says, you should probably get going, Rikia. Rikia says, Anywhere else you had in mind? I don't know, all this talking kind of made me sad. Rikia says, hey, why don't we go to one of those bikini bars I've heard about? What do you say, Aniki? Just someone on vacation, so I'm taking their shifts, I see. Work stuff. Same here. There's usually only like, 5 people on my team. And 2 people are away. And we have to cover for them. It's not too bad. Akiri says, seriously? Rikia says, hell yeah, you can't expect me to leave Tokyo without first getting a little taste of the ladies, but I can go by myself if you really want. That might be for the best. Sorry. Wait, no! I'm not really feeling up to it. Rikia says, figured. My bad, Aniki. I was just trying to cheer you up. Kiri says, don't worry, Rikia. I'm okay. Go have some fun. Rikia says, but... Kiri says, just go. And Rikia? Thanks. Thanks, oomph. Rikia says, what? That? It was nothing, Aniki. Just wish I could have been more help, you know? Rikia says, anyway, guess I'll get going. Kiri says, think you can manage on your own? Rikia says, oh, totally. I got a pretty good feel for the layout by now. Kiri says, if you say so. By the way, there's a bar called New Serena over on Tenkaichi Street that we're going to be using as our base of operations. Head there when you're done wandering. And feel free to give me a call if you have trouble finding it. Rikia says, will do. Catch you later, Aniki. By the way, Aniki, here's a little thank you for showing me around. I got a 0 jewel. What's that? This strange jewel can apparently make a single or double 0 come up in roulette. Huh? Roulette? Wait a minute. There's roulettes? Kiri says, hello? Is it over at the Dragon Palace? I did see a casino over there. Kiri says, hello? Tate says, Kiryu, it's me. How'd things go with the old Baldy? Kiri says, I found him. He was horrible, alright, but he's pretty small time. I don't think he has the wit to outsmart Kashiwagi-san. Tate says, damn it. And here I thought we had a lead. Kiri says, guess we weren't as close as we thought. Anyway, I'll fill you in when I get back. You over at Serena? Tate says, yep. Mama said we could use it whenever we want. Just meet me over there, okay? Kiri says, sure. See you soon. Tate says, try not to get too distracted on your way here. Yes, sir. Oh, we're just right around the corner. That's perfect. How's my inventory looking like? 2 uses on my bat. How much does it cost to repair the bat? Or, like, stuff? Look at that crowd. Holy shit. I had, like, the biggest urge to just break this massive crowd of individuals. Oh, was that a sound like it came from the alley? Wait, is this a sub-story that I jumped into? What's this? Did he fucking stab him? He used to be a member of the Dojima family. My name is Ibuki. Who's this guy? I don't remember you. Ibuki says, back then I was just a flunky, so it's not surprising you don't remember me. Theory says, is that right? Sorry, I don't remember. Ibuki says, no, it's fine. Uglies got adapted? What's ugly? What? Why'd you delete it? Ibuki says, no, it's fine. It was over 10 years ago. Gah! Wait, did he just get stabbed? I'll make sure you get home safe. Wrong chat? Thank you very much. Who is this guy? What the hell? This is a book I read in high school. I am old. What's Uglies about? (2005). What are the kind of books that I read in high school? I went with like the typical Aragon stuff. Was that fucking... There was a book about like a bunch of... Trying to remember the title. I can't find it. Kids are indoctrinated that they're ugly. I see, I see. What's that trying? Trying to remember this one book. It was about a bunch of like delinquent kids. That's bothering me. What was it? I'll remember it one day. Kiri says, what is this place? Ibuki says, it used to be a restaurant I ran for the Yakuza, called it Kamurocho Castle. Hasn't been a restaurant for a long time now, though. Now it serves as the headquarters for the Honest Living Association, the HLA. I am their representative. What's this about? What's that all about? Ibuki says, the HLA is an organization that helps former Yakuza members get out of the business and start making an honest living. We do things like help them find work, give them low-interest loans if they need them, things like that. Kiri says, I see. Ibuki says, at first we used my house for the HLA headquarters, but a lot of our members needed a place to stay too. So we converted my restaurant into our dormitory and headquarters. The castle dungeon comes from the theming of the original restaurant. HLA members say it kind of looks like a prison, so it helps them keep on the straight and narrow. Ibuki says, I guess it's been a contributing factor in rehabilitating our members back into normal society. Kiri says, interesting. Never knew a place like this existed. Ibuki says, yes sir, we've tried to keep it under wraps, so I'd guess most Tojo clan members have never heard of it. Kiri says, who founded the HLA? Kashiwagi? Ibuki says, Kashiwagi-san? Kiri says, Kashiwagi-san. Ibuki says, it's hard for people who leave the Yakuza to make their way out and try to earn an honest living in the outside world. Kashiwagi-san knew this and saw how much these guys were suffering. That's why he set up the HLA. He was a well-respected man who always took good care of his men, so even former Yakuza members came to him with their problems. They'd all tell him that leaving the business was fine and all, but that trying to make it in a normal society was next to impossible. Kiri says, yeah, knowing what kind of guy Kashiwagi-san was, I'm sure he lent them a sympathetic ear. To Kashiwagi-san, they were still members of his family, even though they already left the Yakuza. Kashiwagi founded the HLA as an organization that could provide these people with the support they needed. Kiri says, is that right? Ibuki says, recently as the Tojo clan was becoming more turbulent, Kashiwagi-san turned over the management of the HLA to me. He asked me to watch over our members until they could support themselves through honest work. Now that Kashiwagi-san is no longer with us, it's my duty to fulfill his dying wish. Kiri says, yeah, I can understand that. But now the HLA is facing a serious problem. That guy from before, you mean? Kiryu asks. Ibuki says, yes. He's a former member who got help from us once, but somebody's given him orders to hurt the members of the HLA and the Tojo clan. Kiryu says, why would somebody do that? Ibuki says, and it's not just him. More and more former Yakuza are carrying out these kind of attacks. They call themselves the Reapers, and they've obviously got an axe to grind. But all of these so-called Reapers used to work for the Yakuza as hitmen. Oh, we're talking about professional killers here, Kiryu says. Ibuki says, right. All we've been able to gather so far is that somebody is organizing former Yakuza hitmen to get some kind of revenge. Kiryu says, you think they want to wipe out the HLA? Ibuki says, well, not necessarily, seeing as they've also been harassing active members of the Tojo clan. The HLA is gonna have to do something about this. We can't just lie down and take it. Is there money in this? Kiryu says, is there anyone in the HLA who could take out these men? Ibuki says, unfortunately no. Seeing as our members are former Yakuza who are trying to avoid that sort of thing. Kiryu says, right. In any case, you just need someone to find these hitmen, right? Catch them and round them all up, right? Ibuki says, what are you implying? Kiryu says, if I went after those guys, you could focus on helping your HLA members turn their lives around. That's pretty accurate, right? Ibuki says, well, yes, but I couldn't ask anything, something like that of you. Kiryu says, I myself left the Yakuza to live an honest life. I know how rough it can be. And I know how important it is for you to honor Kashiwagi-san's dying wish. I'll do anything I can to help. Says, Kiryu-san, would you really do this for us? Kiryu says, I've got a lot of things going on right now, but I'll definitely help out whenever I get the chance. Thank you so much, Ibuki says. However, can I thank you for doing this? Kiryu says, save it for when this is all over. So what exactly do you need me to do? Ibuki says, let me think. The HLA is using all of its resources right now to collect information on these Reapers. Whenever it's convenient for you, please stop by and I'll give you all the info we've gathered on one of the hitmen. And then, if you manage to find and capture that hitman, give me a call and we'll take it from here. Alright. Wait! Okay. You're better off going after them only one at a time. Okay, cool. Sounds reasonable. The HLA will offer you a reward, though I'm afraid it won't be much. I'm not doing this for the money, Kiryu says. Ibuki says, but it wouldn't be right if we didn't at least cover your expenses, so please, we insist. Kiryu says, alright, I suppose I will need to spend the time and money getting ready to take them down. I'll accept your reward. Could I ask you one more thing, Ibuki says. Kiryu says, what is it? Ibuki says, these Reapers aren't just causing trouble for us here in Tokyo. They've been popping up all over the country, carrying out attacks on other Sojo-affiliated families. At this stage, I'm afraid we don't have the resources to do much outside of Kamurocho. But I seem to recall you saying you live in Okinawa. Kiryu says, that's right. If we get any information on hitmen in Okinawa, do you think you could head south and handle them too? Kiryu says, sure, no problem. But I don't know when I'll be back there next, but definitely keep me in the loop. Ibuki says, alright. I'll reach out to you whenever we find something. In any case, we can't shut these Reapers down for good until we find out who is behind all of this. It's gonna be difficult, but with you on our side, I know we can do this. Good luck. Okay, so these are just essentially side activities. Anything new for us? View requests. Whoa, this is where the money is. I see. Let's take... Sighted at Public Park 3 in Kamurocho. Does not carry any weapons. Alright. Let's take this guy, the most expensive one. Oh, so this is how you get money, I think. I don't know if these come back. I don't think these come back. Does it show where the target is? Oh, it's right there. It shows you where the targets are. I wonder how rough it is. This guy is worth 80,000 after all. Yeah, I do need a full refund. Oh. 80,000 yen for roughing up that one guy. We're gonna get like a full refund for spoiling Rikia. Come over here, do not be afraid, I got a bicycle. Do not be afraid. 20,000 yen? We got fully refunded on the money that we spent on Rikia. 2 lucky encounters, nice. Is there like a list for the hitmen? Yakuza 3 Hitman missions. Is there like a big... Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Don't wanna bother. Are there anything good? If you do all these.
Oh.
What? It looks like it's gonna be pretty easy money. And very convenient that they pop up on the map. Holy shit! Going crazy with these parries. You afraid? Do not be afraid. God, I love the parry. It's pretty easy to execute. Kind of. Decently easy to execute. Man, yeah, it's such a massive game changer. I want to heal up. I'll heat up. I'll heat up. I'll heal up in the middle of the fight. Against this 80,000. Oh, another angry punk. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Ah, whatever. We're just throwing this guy around. See, now the combat is a lot more fun. Now that we got all the Komaki techniques. Most of the Komaki techniques. Huh? Always feels especially brutal that it looks like they land on their head all the time when you finish them. I know, right? It's so like they're bleeding out of their noses and their mouth and everything. They looks pretty rough. You really roughed them out. It's not like the Dragon Engine where you just launch them halfway across the street. Hasatani says, what did you want to talk to me about? You're one of the Reaper Hitmen, aren't you? Kiryu says. Old Rags Hasatani? The fact you know that nickname isn't a good sign, isn't it? Hasatani says. Kiryu says, the HLA sent me to come find you. Hasatani says, the HLA? I see. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't afford to get caught. I won't go without a fight. There's no need to fight over this. We're just gathering information on the Reapers, and we want your help. Hasutani says, look, even I have my principles. Don't think I'd stoop that low. If you want me to go with you, you'll have to make me. Okay, I'm just trying to earn back the money that I spent on Rikia here, so you're just gonna have to take it. The ass beating that I'm gonna give you. Never mind, he's beating my ass. He's got Richardson's moveset. Come on. Throw a punch. Whoa, that's rough. Yeah, that flying kick, it's fucking Law's move. Youch! Whoops. Ah. I'm not fast enough. Whoop. Oh. Whoa! Wait, what? How did I trigger that parry? Come on, go down. I'm dying. Full combo right there. Oh, never mind. He got up. Turned around real fast. Come on, pick him up. Knip. Can I parry? Wah! The guard counters. Can't see if I can do the parry on this guy. Wah! I'm trying to do the parry. Best I could do is the knockback. What? Ah, I don't have any heat, man. Oh, he dodged that. Ah! I'm trying to at least get like maybe one Komaki parry on this guy, but I can't get it in. Or maybe a tiger drop, maybe? I could go for the tiger drop. Nah, I'll just go for the knock. Trusty old knockback. It's tickle damage, but it's something. Is this your father? Stop fighting! That yo son? Oh. 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 Kerry is rehabilitating these people into the HLA. $80,000 yen. Ooh. Beautiful. Kiryu therapy. It just costs a little bit of ass beating. But if you're nice, it could be free. If you're a good person, it could be free. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, let's pick another one up. If we get into the area. If I am ever around the area, I could pick these up. That is big money. Huge money, even. Okay. See, now I'm glad that I spoiled Rikia. Because I pretty much got all the money back that I spent on Rikia. Just jumping people. The moral lesson that you could learn from, the most valuable moral lesson that you could learn from Yakuza is huh, wait, they don't have pork bento lunchbox set here? What? Different convenience stores carry different stuff, right? We're rich, we're rich. Okay, let's not get distracted and meet up with Datse. Yo bet. Yo bet. Oh, a punk. Gangsters. Wow. Whoops. Whoops. Ow. Also probably gonna go to bed now. Got work tomorrow. Have fun. Alright. Thank you for dropping by. Always appreciate it. Hope you have a good time at work tomorrow. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Stamina XX. Whoa. This rando is loaded. What's hanging, Kia Datse? Wait, the other guy's here too. Hey, mama.
Kiryu.
Datse says, oh, Kiryu, feel like you've been gone for hours. You have trouble finding Kanda or something? Kiryu says, yeah, that was part of it, but also... Datse says, also what? Kiryu says, Mama, you mind if a friend I brought from Okinawa stays here with me? They won't be around any longer than I am. Mama says, oh, of course. Is this, special friend? Tate-san said, nah, you've got to be talking about Haruka, right? Kiryu says, no on both counts. It's actually the captain of the Ryudo family. One of the biggest syndicates in Okinawa.
Nani?
Tate says, and we're definitely talking about a guy here, right? Or did you go and hook yourself on some big shot female Yakuza? Kiryu's name. His name is, Kiryu says, his name's Rikiya. He's still pretty much just a kid. The mama says, oh, well, in that case, he's especially welcome. We could use some young blood to freshen up the place. All I normally get in here is, middle-aged farts like Date-san. What's that supposed to mean? Date says. Mama says, just giving you a taste of your own medicine. That's what you get for calling me an old lady all the time. Date says, well, I guess I deserve that.
Kiryu-san.
The mama says, anyway, you guys are welcome to stay in the back office, so as long as you don't cause any trouble in here, I mostly just use it for storage. Kiryu says, I appreciate it, Mama. Date says, so, where's this guy? Kiryu says, I'll let him go explore Kamurocho a bit, see the sights. He's coming here when he's done. Sounds like a damn tourist. So much for work ethic. Date says. The mama says, everything okay, Date-san? It doesn't sound like you're in a very good mood. Date says, nah, it's nothing. Is he here?
Aniki.
Oh, Rikiya. Finally found you, Aniki. Would you believe I went in like 5 different bars before I ended up here? This city's a goddamn maze or something. Date says, this your guy, Kiryu? Yup. Rikiya says, Kiryu says, Rikiya, this is my friend Date-san. I couldn't tell you how many times he's helped me over the years. Oh, and this is the mama of the bar.
Please.
Rikiya says, Aniki's friends, huh? Pleasure meeting you. The name's Rikiya Shimabukuro. The mama says, well, someone has a lot of energy. Rikiya says, I try, ma'am. Date says, it's Date. Pleased. Why is he so grouchy?
Please.
Rikiya says, oh, the honor's all mine. Kiryu says, Rikiya, you finished looking around town? I mean, I guess, but... What's wrong, Kiryu asks. Rikiya says, I never found that bikini bar I was looking for. I really wanted to see what kind of heat a Tokyo one could bring, too. He's so sad. He looks so sad. Kiryu says, I didn't realize it was that important to him. Date says, anyway, Kiryu, I'm ready to hear what went down with Kanza whenever you're ready to spill it. Just let me know when it's time, okay? I want to really dig into the details here. You ready to talk, Kiryu? Not just yet, sorry. Okay, I want to talk to Rikiya first. Why am I so sleepy? What time is it? It's only 12. Rikiya says, man, I wish I could have spent more time on the town. Not every day comes sauntering up to Tokyo. Kiryu says, sounds like Rikiya still wants to go out. Oh, we could explore with Rikiya more. Fuck yeah, let's kick it back with Rikiya. Kiryu says, Rikiya, you up for another tour? Rikiya says, whoa, seriously, Aniki? Kiryu says, yeah, you bet. I can't stand seeing you look so dejected. Rikiya says, sweet, I'm ready to get rolling. Come on, come on, come on. I don't remember if it's the case, but I think you need to take him on your own time to do his statue stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's how they introduced this at like the second time we were hanging out with Rikiya. Who the hell? Doing all of this with Rikiya, with the HLA and Rikiya, when Date told us to not get distracted. Oh. Whoops. That almost looks smooth. Can you let me grab you? Whoops. Doing all this with the HLA and like Rikia when Date-san told us not to get distracted. Impressive platinum mail. What are these for?
Oh. 置いてかないで。
Wait, where do you want to go again? I could hang out with Rikia some more. Where did you want to go again? A bikini bar, was it? I'm not familiar myself. One sec, where is it? It's a side store at the bottom right of the map. Is it this one?
兄貴
Aniki! 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 This is where Yagami will one day set up shop.
兄貴
Our beloved broke boys. Is it this one? Whoa, what's this? What? Whoops. Yeah, Tara. This guy's got moves. Ah, you asshole. Suya! 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 Holy shit. 30,000? Gave us 30,000. Holy shit. Rikia, my true luck. My lucky charm. I ended up with all the money from the street fights. Also, the hitman quests give a pretty significant amount of money. Just the one hitman quest that I did pretty much refunded our Rikia's. Wait, what's this?
兄貴
Rikia says, Divine Dragon? What kind of shop is this? Kiri says, it's a tattoo parlor. Rikia says, seriously? You're telling me there's a tattoo artist holed up in here? Kiri says, yeah, Master Udabori. He's the one who takes care of the tattoo on my back. Rikia says, whoa, this guy's gotta be legendary if he did your dragon. Kiri says, huh, you starstruck? Rikia says, no, it's just my Viper's not finished. So I was thinking maybe, you know, Kiri says, I get it. You want me to ask Master Odobori if he'll finish it up for you? Rikia says, would you? I'd be honored to get my work done by the same guy who worked on you, Aniki. Aw. Twinsies. Kiri says, follow me. It's just gonna be like... He's still here. Kiri says, Master Udabori, sorry to intrude.
Ooh.
Udabori says, Kiryu, what brings you here? Kiri says, I was wondering if you'd work on a tattoo for my friend here. His name's Rikia. A friend, hmm? Interesting. Kiri says, this artist passed away before he could get his tattoo finished, so we were hoping your needle might be the one for the job. Udabori says, I'm sorry, but you'll need to find someone else if that's what you want. I can't add to another artist's work. Kiri says, but... Udabori says, listen well, Kiryu. A tattoo changes a man's life. You know that better than anyone. Udabori says, the creator and the receiver must both be prepared to bear the lifelong responsibilities that tattoo brings. So I'm sorry, but the answer must be a no. Call me a stubborn old man if you wish, but this is something I won't compromise on. Kiri says, okay, we'll find someone else.
Huh?
Rikia says, hey, hold on a sec. You're just gonna refuse before you even see the damn thing? You're not an artist. You're a coward, Rikia says. Kiri says, Rikia, that's enough. Rikia says, sorry, Aniki, but I can't let this go. That viper is the soul of Okinawa. How could he talk like that if he won't even look at my tattoo? Udabori says, I admire your spirit, boy, but don't presume to lecture me on my own trade. Fine then, I'll just show you. Take a look at this. Do the thing, do the thing.
Oh. どうだ恐れ入ったかあんたがどれほどの掘りしか知らねえが俺のハブにはかなわねえだろほらここんところよく見ろこの色柄すげえだろ
Why did he look away? Udabori says, Kiryu, this boy has quite the fire in his belly. Kiryu says, I'm sorry for how he's acting. He doesn't usually do this. Yukiya says, well, let's hear it, old man. Now tell me what you think. Udabori says, it's a fine work, yes. Not only does its technique impress, but I can tell the original artist truly cared about both you and this tattoo. Rikia says, damn right he did. So what do you say? You gonna finish the job for me?
Yeah.
Udabori says, please forgive me. I'm afraid I just can't do it. Rikia says, huh? Why not? Udabori says, your artist did an exquisite job on this piece. There's no doubt about that. But as I said, both the tattoo's creator and receiver must be prepared to bear the responsibility it brings. Rikia says, not this crap again. Udabori says, I don't know you, I don't know your ambitions, and I don't know why you've chosen to carry that tattoo. As long as those things remain a mystery to me, I cannot do what you ask. Rikia says, stubborn old shit. Kiri says, watch it, Rikia. Udabori says, my apologies, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. Kiri says, right, sorry we barged in on you like this. Come on, Rikia, let's go. Rikia, what was that? Rikia says, what a waste. I figured the guy who did your tattoo was gonna be some badass needle slinger, not a hack job. Kiri says, that's enough, Rikia. Learn to show some respect. Rikia says, Hey, what's this? Is this still part of the sub-story? What's happening here? Rikia says, The spineless businessman says, I'm so sorry, you thugs are looking for a quick buck right here. Take my wallet. Just don't hurt us, please. The confrontational man says, thugs, he says. First you slam your drunk asses into us, and now you insult us. We're gonna need more than whatever mothballs you got in your pocket to cover up our hospital bills. The businessman says, but that's all I have on me. The man says, well, that's an easy fix, ain't it? There's an ATM right over there. How about we make a little withdrawal? The businessman says, please, I can barely afford rent as is. Rikia says, leave him alone. You're not hurt. You're just faking.
Huh?
The man says, and who are you, huh? Didn't your kindergarten teachers ever tell you to mind your own damn business? An op of oomph is an op of ours. Let go of oomph. Whoops. Where are you fucking aiming? What? We kicked each other. Whoops. Fuck off. Give me a bite. No bites. Oh, there's a bike right there. Bike gaming. Get up. Hondo? The confrontation man says, "Oh." Rikia says, "That all you got? I was expecting you big city boys to put up more of a fight." The frightened businesswoman says, "Thank you." Rikia says, "It was nothing. Now get out of here, okay? And next time, lay off the booze." The spineless businessman says, "Oh, we will. I'm never drinking again. Mark my words. Come on, honey, let's go." Question mark says, "Look at the Mr. Big Shot. Come in to save the day." Rikia says, "Huh?" Moroto says, "I see you hung my boys out to dry. Good. They deserve a nice ass whooping for starting shit where everyone can see him." Rikia says, "Huh? Who the hell are you?" Moroto says, "Who am I? Me? Heh. You ain't nothing from around here, are you? There's not a soul in Kamurocho who doesn't know the name Hyoye Moroto? Who's this guy? Oh, he's also got a tattoo. What? Love."
行きましょう兄貴。バカの相手をしてる暇はないですし。
ああ、そうだな。
またんかダボが。わしの話は終わってないっちゅうねん。
ジャカー信者。吠えるのも大概にしとけよ。ガキが。
ガキやと？んだろわしよりガキのくせして。
Whoa, Ricky is locked in.
今日はこれぐらいにしといたるわ。
Holy shit. He scared him off with a look. Ricky says, "I don't get the city. Is it always like this?" Yuri says, "Pretty much. You get used to it eventually." Ricky says, Kiri says, "Master Odobori, what is it?" Rikia smile. I love Rikia. Udabori says, "Your name is Rikia, yes? Why didn't you show him your tattoo?" Rikia says, "What, so a 2-bit thug like that? He doesn't deserve the honor. No way he'd appreciate it. Besides, this Viper's not some kind of tool to threaten bullshit punks with. It's the spirit of Okinawa, etched on my back." Udabori says, "Then now I ask, why didn't you hit him?" Rikia says, "What would have been the point? That guy wasn't worth the effort." Odobori says, "I see, you're a fascinating one." Rikia says, "What's that supposed to mean?" "Come with me. I'll finish that Viper for you." Oh! Rikia says, "You will? But why?" "Because I've come to understand your character. Do you need more reason than that, boy?" Rikia says, "Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's get that needle moving." Look at him go. He's the first one in. Oh, let's see the full...
我慢せい。ハブに魂を入れとるんだ。じっとしとけ。 俺の墨は運命を変える。
My ink has the power to alter a
さ
man's
れるん
fate.
じゃないぞ。
俺の背中はハブだぜ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。どんな運命だろうが丸飲みにして食らい尽くしてやるよ。
よう言うた。お主なら入れ墨に食われることもないじゃろうな。よし、完成じゃ。
Crazy that this is all a miserable story, I know, right? Oh, it looks beautiful,
ど
bro.
うすか兄貴。
さすがは先生。惚れ惚れする出来だ。
兄貴と同じ歌彫りの入れ墨か。
Aw, twinsies.
これで名実ともに兄弟分になったってことですね。
Yeah.
そうだな。
I love these two. Yuri says, thank you for taking the time to do this, Master Utabori. Rikia says, I appreciate it, old man. Sorry for blowing my lid at you earlier. Utabori says, I suggest you learn some manners, boy. In the meantime, feel free to come back to me if the color ever begins to fade. I'll maintain all my work for as long as I live. Rikia says, I'll be back for sure. Gotta keep that Utabori touch intact. Come on, Rikia. We should get going. Thank you again, Master.
またな。
Utabori says, take care of yourselves. I got 10,000 experience. Whoa. Huge. Huge. That's a missable sub-story? Holy shit. Are there any more? Oh. I see. So there's different sub-stories that pop up. Depending if you're just roaming around the city, only as Kiryu. And then these extra, there's only 2 sub-stories that you could do if you have Rikia with you. I see. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? That's missable. Okay, now we take our boy to the club. Oh shit. Never mind. We're gonna get jumped first. Whoops. Ah! Fucker. Might take care of this guy first. Go, 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 go. You go to him? Give me money. 5,000. We'll take it. We're gonna need it for whatever we're gonna do here. The barker says, evening, friends. What do you say to bikini bar? We got babes, we got booze, we got everything a guy could need.
Oh?
Rikia says, oh, I've always wanted to check one of these things out. What should we do? Let's check it out. How much does this cost? It's okay. It's okay. We could spoil Rikia. Even if it costs money, I could just do a quick hitman job for the HLA and get our money back. Rikia says, yes, you're the best, Aniki. The barker says, party of 2, right this way.
Oh?
Rikia says, so this is how they do it up here. Wild. Here he says, here, this one's on me. Something remember Tokyo by. Rikia says, thanks, Aniki. He's watching intently. Rikia says, whoa! Kiryu, the show is up front. Why are you staring at Rikia like that? Rikia says, oh baby. Whoa! Oh yeah! Why is he watching Rikia? Kiryu, the show is up front. Wait, isn't this where Kuze jumped Kiryu? If I recall correctly. Rikia says, that was great, Doniki. But I gotta say, I kinda dig the girls down in Okinawa more. They're aggressive, domineering. That's the shit that really gets my gears turning. Kiryu says, what are you talking about? You're practically drooling in there. Rikia says, what can I say? I might have my preferences, but I still lose my mind when there's a hot girl in front of me. Yeah, it's the same club, right? Natsumi says, good night, see you next week. Rikia says, Aniki, that's a dancer. I can smell her perfume from here. God, I love Tokyo. Rikia says, hey, sorry if this is kind of weird or whatever, but I love the show. You were great out there. Not surprising, knowing the town we're in. I bet you could even be on TV if you wanted. Natsumi says, I really appreciate that. Maybe you could come see me again if you liked it that much. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Natsumi. Rikia says, Natsumi, huh? Pretty name. Wait, don't I know you from somewhere? Natsumi. Oh yeah. Natsumi Osato, I remember you now. I'm Rikia Shimabukuro. That ring a bell? We sat next to each other in middle school? Remember? Kiryu says, wait, you know her? Rikia says, she's an old friend. Yeah, she disappeared after we graduated middle school, though it's been, what, 9 years now? 9 years? Middle school. How old is Rikia? He's like 20, 21. Ish. 22. He's a baby. He's around 20-ish to 22. He's baby. He's got his whole life ahead of him. Sad face. 24, 25. Middle school is like 12 years old. Around. Let's see. Did they have Rikia's age on the wiki? Or let me just Google. 24, 25, huh? Okay. What is middle school in Japan? High school is 15. Okay, I see. So, junior high at the age of 12. So I would say that's like middle school. 12 to 14 is middle school, for Japan. Okay, so yeah. 24, 25, around 20. Around there. You should be at the club. We are kind of in a club. Rikia says, and hey, I know girls are supposed to change as they grow up, but holy shit, you're freaking gorgeous now. Would have thought we'd end up bumping into each other like this all the way up here. You do be at the club. Natsumi says, I'm sorry, but I think you have the wrong person. Natsumi's just my stage name. Rikia says, oh. Ouch. Sorry, guess I was getting a tiny bit carried away there. But I could have sworn I was right. Natsumi says, it's totally fine. Anyway, I should be getting ready for my next dance. Thanks again for stopping by my show.
ありがとう。
What?
そのペンダントは
Oh no, shot.
これは
ハイビスカスのペンダント。やっぱり上里夏美じゃねえか。
What's this? Oh, scar on her hand?
これ見てみろよ。 俺も大事に持ってるぜ、そのハイビスカスのペンダント。
What?
昔俺の誕生日にプレゼントしてくれたんすよ。
All missable, by the way. Holy shit.
偶然同じものを買ったんじゃ。
そんなわけねえよ。だってペアで手作りで作ってくれたじゃん。
She made him?
なんで嘘つくんだよ。
Was Rikia her high school, middle school crush or something? Man! I know the fate of Rikia, so this is doing all these side stuff is kind of makes me sad. You should have locked in here. You should be at the club. Rikia says, sorry, I'm not actually wearing the thing. Pendants aren't really my style, but I always have it with me in my belt, but never go anywhere without it. I know the fate of Rikia because I know how popular he is in the Yakuza circles. I'm trying to recall who else is pretty popular that I know the fate of within Yakuza that's gonna show up in the later games. That detective dude, at least I know he shows up in Yakuza. Detective police dude that never shows up again. I don't know who else. It's mostly Rikia. I know how popular he is within the Yakuza circles, and I know his fate. So yeah, it kind of makes me sad, and maybe they'll bring him back. You know how Kashiwagi's coolly walked off a bunch of Gatling gun shredding ammo. Rikia says, come on, quit playing dumb. Tokyo didn't change you that much, did it? Deep down, we're still just two stupid kids from Okinawa, right? Akiho? Wait, her name changed. Akiho says, well, actually, the truth is, I'm Natsumi's sister. My real name is Akiho. Rikia says, but I don't remember Natsumi having a sister. Shouldn't I have at least heard of you? Rikia says. Akiho says, not necessarily. Natsumi and I are a few years apart, and I went to school on the mainland, so we are kind of distant at the time. Rikia says, well, sure, but she never even mentioned you. Akiho says, really? Natsumi told me all about you, Shimabukuro-san. What? Kiri says, what about that pendant? Why do you have it? Akiho says, oh, Natsumi gave it to me. Rikia says, huh? She just gave it away? Kiri says, people change, Rikia. You said it's been years since you've seen her, right? Rikia says, maybe, but I hung on to mine all this time, so I always assumed Natsumi would do the same. Guess I was wrong. Akiho says, here, I'll walk you two out. Let me get my stuff. What happened? What the hell happened? Rikia says, I know this is kind of weird, Akiho-san, but I had fun tonight. I'll be back for sure. Oh, and say hi to Natsumi for me, will ya? Akiho says, of course. I'm sure she'll be surprised to hear I ran into you, of all people. Did she die? What are you up to nowadays, anyway? Rikia says, well, I'm part of the Ryudo family. The Yakuza gig running downtown, remember? I'm actually their captain. Akiho says, Yakuza? I would have never pegged you for that kind of lifestyle, Rikia-kun. Rikia says, well, there's a lot more to me than whatever Natsumi told you. I'm sure. Oh, and just call me Rikia. By the way, here's my cell. Give me a line if you ever needed my help with something. You know, I might just do that. Rikia says, well, let's get going, Aniki. Kiri says, right. Huh. Huh, what was that all about? Any continuance for the... Oh. I forgot Rikia was with me. Forget it. We could probably continue this later.
Aniki.
But now I'm curious. Rikia says, oops, hold on, Aniki. Looks like I just got a call. Wait, never mind. You're still continuing.
Moshi.
It's still going on right now. Rikia says, what's going on, Akiho-san? Rikia says, of course, you can tell me anything. A stalker? Where are you? That bastard's going down. Rikia says, be there in a flash. Rikia says, sorry, Aniki, think we can help her out? She's down by that famous ramen shop. Fury says, of course, let's go. Just down the street. Are you good, oomph? Akiho says, that's far enough, get away from me. The stalker says, what about our wedding? We're gonna get married, Natsumi-chan. What? Rikia says, sorry for keeping you waiting, Akiho-san. I'll handle this scumball for you. The stalker says, I don't get it. I shower you with affection, give you gifts every day of the week, even keep your bank account in the green. Then this is what I get? I'm out of here. Oh, he ran away. Rikia says, be careful out there, Akiho-san. Who knows what kind of nut jobs you might run into these days. Akiho says, you're right, and thanks. I don't think I'll run into any more trouble, but I'll give you another call if I do. Bye. She saunters off slowly. You good? Is that it? I don't see quest complete. Final Fantasy 14 quest complete sound effect. Never mind. We're getting another call. What's up, Akiho-san? More trouble? Ricky says, what? Another stalker? Where are you? Ricky says, got it. She walks 2 steps and calls again. Jesus, the ladies got it rough out here in Kamurocho, huh? Ricky says, sorry, Aniki, you think you can show me where the batting center is? Fear says, I guess I wouldn't mind. Oh, can we go karaoke with... Wait, is there even a karaoke place in here? I just remembered having karaoke this entire... amusements. Where the hell? Karaoke Ken? It's there? Okay. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Let's go. We're gonna have to take the taxi anyways to go all the way back up there. But for now, karaoke time. The usual.
Oh.
Ah, we're gonna get jumped first. Whoops. What? Oh, there's another dude there. Wait, why did I roll? Ignoring the stalker to go karaoke is play of all time. Ooh, 5,000. I'll take it. Karaoke with our boy here, 1 sec. We're going in, hell yeah we are. We're fucking going in. He's not really in the mood? Fuck off, get in here with me. I guess I'm singing solo, goddammit. What the hell? I have not done karaoke in 3 yet. How different is it? This is the game that it was introduced? For real? Which one is which? Okay, which one is your favorite one here? Kamurocho Lullaby comes back a few times. Which one's your favorite? I'm not familiar with these songs. I want to change myself. Shooting Star sounds familiar. That's the only one you remember? Okay, we ball. He's singing by himself. Oh shit!
夜の蝶怪しく惑わせて浴場も
I'm bad.
愛情も純恋歌にやカムロ町
This is kind of wonky, huh? Wow.
優しく夜に抱かれ涙ポロリ
Whoops.
ポロリ舞い散る雪は飾る人で汚れた街でさえも
I'm so bad at this.
花咲いても花散るとも眩しい雪月か
At least nobody is around. Arigatou gozaimashita. At least nobody's around here to drag Kiryu. Passable. Didn't like it. Okay, let's leave. I just wanted to sing one song. That's amazing. They introduced karaoke here. He means to say that bit with The hell it took so long, Aniki. Let's get moving. I'm sorry. You mean to say that bit with Nishiki at the very start, the Yakuza 0, was not there in the original? Zero came out after 5. Oh wait, no, no. Oh, it was 0, right? 0 came out after 5. Right, right. I'm trying to remember which was there was there parts in Yakuza 1 or 2 where we had to go karaoke for Kiryu? I think it was just 0 that was like a forced instance. It was a part of the main story for Kiryu to sing in the main story, I think. They retroactively added karaoke into the Kiwamis, I see. Zero was the only one the requirement? Okay, I see, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Because every time in 1 and 2, I had to go out of the way to look for the karaoke. Really? In Infinite Wealth? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, I think. Wait, no. I don't think so. I think it was Kiryu... It was Kiryu going off on Survive Bar. We didn't have to play the rhythm game part. It was just Kiryu going off. Yeah, Kiryu at Survive. I remember he was just having... Yeah. If I recall correctly, I think it was just him going off. That was such a nice bit though, now that I recall. Infinite Wealth. He managed to troll everyone at that time. That was pretty funny. Good times. Once I get through all of these games, I'm gonna run it back in Infinite Wealth and do all the life links. Hopefully by then I will be worthy of doing the life links. Love to see Kiryu be silly. Yeah. Now that he actually gets to hang with people who are alive. Friends who are actually alive. He gets to be silly. Sad face. Akiho says, get away from me, you pervert. You pervert. Stalker says, you've got to be kidding me, not to me. I gave up everything for you. My business, my life, everything. Rikia says, hey, she told you to leave her alone. You got a problem, you can take it up with me. The stalker says, I dropped 20 mil on your ass and this is what I get. Rikia says, you're talking about cash you spent at the club, yeah? Then that's between you and the club. Now get the hell out of her face. Rikia says, Akiho-san, sorry about all that. No surprise if you got creeps waiting for you down every street, though. Especially here. Maybe you're just not cut out for the big city. Akiho says, but... Rikia says, how about you come back to Okinawa with me? Start fresh. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family will make sure nobody ever dares to even look at you the wrong way. Akiho says, well, thank you, but I'll think about it. Anyway, I should be going. Hopefully our next meeting isn't under such awful circumstances. Another 2 steps and she gets jumped again. Or not? Let's save real quick. It's Hakuho again. It's getting ridiculous.
もしもし
Rikia says, hello, what's wrong this time, Akuho-san? A scout this time? Got it. Be there in a flash. Rikia says, hey, Aniki, think you can show me where the Millennium Tower is? I'm starting to lose my patience for this. It's okay, it's funny.
待ってくださいよ
Man, look at all these bikes around. Would be nice if we could jump somebody here. Hey, don't touch me. Is this a QTE? It is. Look at all these bikes around. Yeah! Go crazy. Get up. Okay, where is this? It's just right around the corner.
早いっす
Yeah, okay, it's pretty easy to find bunks out on the crowd because they're just standing around waiting for you to come up to them.
待ってくださいよ
What? Here? Akiho says, I'm warning you, I've got a bodyguard. The aggressive scout says, don't be like that, babe. You need the pocket change, don't you? Well, I got the perfect gig in mind for you. Rikia says, come on, man. Can't you see she's not interested? Let me show you what happens if you don't leave innocent girls alone. The aggressive scout says, the hell's your problem, dude? Keep your paws out of other people's business. Oh, I'm out of here. Akiho says, thanks, Rikia. I don't know what I'd do without you. I've been thinking the same thing. What's with all the trouble you keep running into, Akiho-san? Maybe Kamurocho's just too dangerous for you. Akio says, I mean, yeah, it's dangerous, but now I have my knight in shining armor to take care of me. It's really nice having you around, Rikia. Rikia says, well, I want to help, but I can't keep doing this, man. We can't keep doing this. What is up with you? Akio says, well, anyway, I've got to run. Drop by the club again sometime, huh? She walks off. Why does she walk like that? Rikia says, Kiryu says, Rikia, doesn't it feel like she's using you? Rikia says, Akio-san using me? You've got to get your head checked, Aniki. She'd never do that. I mean, I'm from Okinawa. She's from Okinawa. We're just looking out for each other. Kiryu says, if you say so. Still, something doesn't seem quite right to me. I have a feeling she'll be in trouble again before long. She probably hasn't gone far now that I think about it. Why don't we keep an eye on her and see what happens? Rikia says, come on, we don't have to do that. Akio-san said she'll ring me up if she's in trouble again. Kiryu says, I don't know. Rikia says, don't be such a droopy dragon, Aniki. Hey, the night's still young, right? We got plenty more sightseeing to do. Let's go. Don't be such a droopy dragon.
Aniki!
Wait, that's a bunch of dudes. The loan shark says, just pay up already. Didn't your mama ever teach you to give stuff back when you borrow it, girly? Akio says, but I thought I had until next week. The loan shark says, technically you do, but you and me both know you're not gonna have it by then. So me and my boys thought we'd help you cover the difference. Akio says, how? Loan shark, oh, nothing too serious. Just 3 teensy little skin flicks ought to do the tricks. We'll keep it nice and anonymous. Pinky promise. Akio says, but...
Yamero!
Yamero. Rikia says, hey, assholes, get the hell away from my friend.
Huh?
The loan shark says, and who the shit are you, Curly Q? Rikia says, Akio-san's bodyguard. I'm not gonna let you take advantage of her. The loan shark says, so what? You want us to clear her debt? Forget it ever happened, pal. We're not leaving till we get our green back. Kiryu says, how much does she owe you? Loan shark says, a big old stack to the tune of 5 mil? Akio says, what? But I only borrowed 4 mil. The loan shark says, ever heard of interest, honey? If you can't handle the rules, don't play the game. Rikia says, there's no point following the rules when the game is rigged. Now get lost before I give you the old Rikia special. Big mistake, pal, the loan shark says. Time to learn what happens when you don't mind your own fucking business. Well, well. 5 mil, we can't cover that. Name's Miki. What? Fucking slapped me into the ground. Come on, move. What? Come on, move. Scared? GG. The loan shark says, damn it, we're still coming for that money, just you wait. What was the scar on her hand? Rikia says, sorry, Aniki, I didn't mean to get you wrapped up in all this. Kiri says, so you've been borrowing money from a loan shark, Kakiho? Don't you know what happens when you get involved with thugs like that? Akio says, I just don't understand. It was only 300 grand to start. But before I knew it, my debt ballooned to 4 million. Things have just gotten out of control. First they forced me to work at that bikini bar, now they want me to film adult videos for them. When does it stop? When does it stop? Rikia says, Akiho-san. Akiho says, I'm sorry, Rikia. I should have never gotten you mixed up in my money problems. Just go, okay? I'll figure this out on my own. Rikia says, hey, don't talk like that. I'm not going anywhere. Akiho says, huh? I said I'd take care of you, right? What kind of guy would I be if I backed down when you were hurting the most? Kiri says, Rikia, think about this for a second. Rikia says, I don't want to hear it, Aniki. Me and those loan sharks are gonna have a little chat. See, my old man left me his fishing boat down in Okinawa. All I've got to do is sell that off and I'll have all the cash you need. Once your debt's paid off, we can finally go home. They'll be able to start over, Akiho-san. Akiho says, Rikia. Rikia says, and hey, that pendle looks loads better on you when it's glistening in the Okinawa sun. So promise you'll come back with me? Akiho says, I promise. Rikia says, alright, now first things first. Tracking down those loan sharks. Kiri says, you can't be serious about this, Rikia. Rikia says, look, Kaneki, I appreciate you trying to help or whatever, but this is my problem now, so just stay out of it, okay? Rikia! You got that hero in him. You better not be playing my boy here, or I swear to God. Akiho says, well, I should be getting back to the club. Kiri says, you're not going to wait for Rikia? He's putting his life on the line for you here. Akiho says, are you crazy? It's too dangerous for me to just stand around here. And besides, didn't Rikia tell you to stay out of this? Well, bye. She's doing our boy wrong here. Kiri says, Rikia, I better keep tabs on that girl. I have a feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I'll probably find her over by the bikini bar. You got your priorities straight wrong here. Okay, maybe Kiri is right here. But I don't know about leaving Rikia alone. Trying to track down the loan sharks. Akiho says, it's nothing like that. I told you, he's just my bodyguard. The dancer friend says, come on girl, you, me, and every other bitch on the street knows you're using him. Kiri says, hold on, isn't that Akiho? The dancer friend says, but seriously, Natsumi, I'm like so jealous. How'd you get the brute like that to do your dirty work for you? Akiho says, isn't it just the greatest? I was kind of shocked when he told me he was from Okinawa, but it turns out he's this guy Rikia I used to sit next to in middle school. He started going on and on and on up with these old stories from when we were kids. Total snooze fest. But oh, get this. No! She's evil. Turns out he's part of the Okinawa Yakuza, and not only that, but he's dumb as a rock. He'll believe any old sub-story, I tell him. Hi, Alice. Akiho correction. Kiri says, what? The dancer friend says, haha, yes. What was that fake name you gave him again? Akiho or something? Where'd you even come up with that? Besides, wouldn't most guys know if their best friend has a sister? Like, get a clue, dude. Hiroto says, are you really surprised? All those Yakuza thugs are all bronze and no brains. Natsumi needs a man like me who's got the whole package. Ain't that right, baby? Straight into the trash. Akiho? Yeah, your whole package is the only thing you ever talk about. But I'll admit, I never would have come up with that plan on my own. If it's thanks to you, I'm gonna be living debt-free. Hiroto says, that's what happens when you hang with a man of ideas, sweetheart. It was a real stroke of genius, conning that Yakuza fool into paying off your loan. What would you do without me? Akio says, my bank account would have a few less zeros in it, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm finally done owing your clubs for all the drinks I brought. Which means I could start spending money on you again. Damn! Hiroto says, that's what I love about you. And that's why I love you. Kiri says, what's going on here? Akio says, Here says Akiho, or should I say Natsumi? Whichever it is, you've got some explaining to do. Come with me. Hiroto says, she's not going anywhere, you old fuck. What gives you the right to just walk up and snag some other guy's girl? Kiri says, all I want to do is talk to her, but if you're looking for a fight, I'd be glad to oblige. Oh. Sure. Just you? Just him? Really? Get up. Fucking Hulk swung him around. Should have brought more dudes. Here says, so Rikia was right all along. You really are Natsumi. Haven't you stopped to think about how he feels in all this? Natsumi says, what's it to you? He said he'd do whatever I wanted, so I'm taking him up on the offer. Besides, it's none of your business. Kiri says, enough excuses. Come with me. It's time you see just how far Ricky is willing to go for you. No! The loan shark boss says, you got some real coconuts coming here alone, kid. You're either out of your damn mind or you're the bravest little shit in town. Rikia says, please, I'll do whatever it takes to pay off Natsumi's debt. I have this fishing boat down in Okinawa that'll cover the cost. Just please give me some time to sell it. Loan shark boss says, Natsumi? You mean the stripper who's always blowing her cash at host clubs? Yeah, you do all that just for a piece of ass, kid? You're crazier than I thought. Rikia says, please, you'll get all 5 million, I promise. The loan shark boss says, you're hurting my ears here, kid. How about we teach him a little lesson, boys? Wait, no, lay off my boy here. Natsumi says, Rikia. Look, Natsumi. These are the lengths he's willing to go for you. So when you trick him like this, you aren't just playing with his emotions, you're playing with his life. Natsumi says, Ricky is too earnest for his own good. When he says he'll risk his life for you, he means it. He would die if it meant keeping you safe. Yo, he's just watching him get beat. Yo, brother, get in there. Here says, you're both from Okinawa, and as far as he knows, you're family to his closest childhood friend. That's why he chose to trust you. But instead of accepting him for who he is, you betrayed that trust. Yo, help him out. Forrest Gump moment. Natsumi says, Rikia, stop. Natsumi? What are you doing here? This is too dangerous for you. Or Isumi Punpun. I'm not familiar. I'm familiar with the Forrest Gump though. I'm so sorry, Rikia, Natsumi says. Rikia says, it's okay, I'm taking care of the money. You don't have to cry. Well, ain't this sweet? Now that you two are all nice and lovey-dovey, how about we get a little boy-on-girl action on tape and we can call this whole thing quits? Rikia says, you sick bastard. Lone Shark Boss says, what did you call me? You got a death wish, punk? Well, you came to the right guy. Kiri says, Rikia, I'd be glad to lend a hand or two if you want to teach these thugs a lesson. I was hoping you'd say that, Aniki. The fuck are you two blabbing about? The Lone Shark Boss says. Rikia says, sorry, but you just picked a fight with the wrong guy. I'm Rikiya Shimabukuro, captain of the Ryudo family. Once I'm through with you, you'll wish you'd never been born. Riki is like, with this treasure I summon Kiryu. Oh fuck. Wait, that guy does some damage. Okay, let's get some distance from everyone here. Fucking open up! Open up! We're running away while he's charging. How convenient that there is a bike nearby. Any more bikes around? We love demolition. Ouch. Whoops. Man, bikes are OP, huh? Quick smoke break. Oh wait, he did the thing! Kiri did the thing. Natsumi says, Rikia, I'm so sorry. I was lying to you the whole time, using you to pay my debt off. Rikia says, yeah, I know. I know? Natsumi says, and...
私本当は夏美
Wait, she actually got corrected?
なんかじゃはい
Oh, head pat.
それも知っ
The head pat.
俺がお前を間違えるわけないだろうが。
リキヤ
Rikia might be a main character.
ごめんなさいごめんなさい
もういいんだ。お前に東京は似合わねえよ。俺と一緒に沖縄に帰ろう。
Oh? Wait, she actually got corrected?
夏美、お前の心配事は俺が何とかしてやる。だからもう沖縄に帰ろう。俺桐生の兄貴と一緒にこっちでやることがあるから、それが全て済んだら迎えに来るから。
Kiryuraga. Oh, they just saw that now. Man, that makes me so sad. Rikia should have locked in. You know what? Maybe he did lock in. They'll bring Rikia back in a later installment. Rikia's just kicking it back in Okinawa. With Natsumi here or something. Maybe he locked in. You know? After what happens to him? Rikia says, mind if I dip out for a bit, Aniki? I want to make sure Natsumi gets back to the club safe and sound. Kiri says, sure, go right ahead.
Aniki.
Rikia says, thanks for waiting, Aniki. Kiri says, Rikia, when did you figure out that was really Natsumi? Well, back when I was first handing her the pendant, I noticed the scar on her right palm. Kiri says, and that's how you knew? Rikia says, yep, it's from back when we were kids. She cut her hand on a piece of coral while we were swimming together. I had to bring her to the hospital and everything. I don't think I gotta tell you that those kinds of scars don't really go away. So, when I saw it there on her hand, I instantly knew it was Natsumi. Kiri says, you're more perceptive than you look, Rikia. So, how about a drink? I think we both could unwind a bit after all that. Rikia says, I'm down if you're down. Lead the way, Aniki. No, man. We them boys. Man, I don't want to play Yakuza 3 anymore. I don't want to play up to that part. I want to believe Rikia, after everything that went down in Kamurocho, Rikia went back to Okinawa and settled down.
Aniki!
I don't want to play anymore. Fucking telling me they did that to Rikia? After all the shit that they did for him in these sub-stories, you're crazy.
いらっしゃいませ。
You're telling me, bro? It's really twisting the knife for real. I'm just going through these motions and I'm already feeling that knife getting twisted. The phantom knife twisting. And I haven't even experienced Kiryu's whatchamacallit event. Oh. We like to mourn early. We're smart like that. Man. Wait, there's a bunch of bikes. Get up, get up. Whoops, that's cute. That's Ricky. Oh, he's also got a bike. That sure levels the that sure levels the playing field, huh? Oh my god, he keeps picking up the bikes. Calm the fuck down. Calm down. I'm the only one who's allowed to pick up bikes. Platinum male again. What are these for? Man. No more save slots available? Okay. You know what? Maybe if we go through Yakuza 3, maybe we could change Rikia's fate somehow. My copy of Yakuza 3. In my copy of Yakuza 3... What the fuck? Rikia gets to live. Happily ever after. In Kiwami 3 will give Rikia... Wait, I couldn't read fucking YouTube. Ah, this guy has some thickness to him. Why? Whoa, why has this guy got some thickness to him? Put that shit down. Ah, I wanted to counter. Oh my god. Fuck. Let me up. He thinks he's Kiryu, yeah? He's like a more bleached version of... Why is this guy beating my ass? What the fuck? Who is this guy? I tried to tiger drop it. What the hell? Okay. Knockback it is. This random dude is beating my ass. What the fuck? I can't do the parry. What the fuck? Why not? Wait, this random dude pulling up. Oh. Out of the way. Where are you aiming for? Oh, there you are. Why can't I parry him? What? Let's do this again. Oops, aiming for a wrong dude. Am I gonna die? Yeah, I can't parry him. What the fuck? Okay, knockback it is. There, GG's. Just so that guy was a fucking mini boss. And only has like 3,000 on him. We'll just stand around in the corner, Rikia. Let's go have some eats. Did that heal me to full health? It didn't even heal me to full health. One more meal. We have enough up to upgrade. Tech. Counterattack executed after being knocked away. Sure. A dynamic throw executed after a finishing blow. Using this move drains your heat gauge. Huh. Yeah, we've really been like running it down with the Rikia here. Good time spent though. Is that it? I feel like that's all there is. Okay, let's wait, was there supposed to be a save point back here? This is the save point. If only they would let us have karaoke with Rikia. Oh yeah, now that I can read it. Kiwami Theory will give Rikia now Shirley. I'm fucking hoping so. Do not be afraid. I mean, they brought back Richardson, they brought back Kashiwagi from what looked like sure death. Tate says, come let me know what went down when you're done with your little sightseeing tour. Alright, I will. Oh, okay. One sec. I think I haven't had enough sightseeing. Don't give me that face. I do want to keep hanging out with you, but I think we're all done here. Date-san, Date says, you ready to talk, Kiryu? Yep. What time is it? I'm kind of sleepish. It's okay. It is the weekend. Let's talk. I think I could go for like maybe an hour more, or maybe 30 to an hour more.
Ah.
Oh. This is going into the new chapter. Okay. I'm going real... Mad Dog?
そうか。
Majima time?
わかった。ご苦労。どうやら神田の組が4代目に勝ち込みかけられたらしい。それで組の上層部は壊滅状態。たった一人で神田とやり合うとはさすがだな。堂島の竜の名は錆びついてねえようだ。
I forgot to check in on Komaki if he had new moves for me.
沖縄の一件で動いてるようだ。あんたがこの計画に乗ってるという情報を掴んでいるかもしれん。そうなら次に桐生が攻め込むのはあんたのところだ。沖縄のリゾート計画、あんたに紹介したのはこの俺だ。リゾート建設に関わる利権、あんたの組に入る金は1000億はくだらない。今俺らの中で6代目を弾いた可能性が高いのは間違いなくあんたなんだぜ。真島の兄さん。俺はカムロ町をこの手に収めたい。
Majima?
それがどういう意味かわかりますよね。
Oomph wouldn't do that.
今桐生さんに暴られたら一番困るのはあんただ。 やり方は任せます。後始末しっかり頼みましたよ。
What's Majima's play here? That's oomph. Why is his nose so red? Was he crying? Ricky. He's talking about Kiryu in his sleep.
キリュウ、とんでもない情報が入ったぞ。今日の夕刊です。うちの政治部のスクープです。
Drinking with Kiryu in his sleep, I think. If I heard that right.
と沖縄県議会をまとめたようなんです。
つまり基地拡大法案の成立は確実ってことか。基地とリゾートはもともとワンセット。基地が動き出したことでリゾートの開発も一緒に動き出したってわけ。
One set.
これでどうしてリゾート開発が再開されたのかが分かりましたね。ところで桐生、このリゾート開発、裏でとんでもねえやつが絡んでるようなんだ。政治部の記者宛てに届いた情報です。匿名の情報筋からこんな写真が。
これは
どうやら鈴木が仕掛けているリゾート開発、裏で建設の利権を得ようとしていたのがあの真島組らしいんだ。
Date says, have to say, I never would have thought Majima would be mixed up in all this, even with his reputation. Kiryu says, yeah. Date says, not sure if he's the one leading the charge, but he's definitely involved. You think maybe he shot Daigo and Kashiwagi? No. There's no chance, Kiryu says. Date says, look, Kiryu, I know you two are pals and all, but a Yakuza who's your friend is still a Yakuza. And Majima especially. Let that dog off his leash and you know, who knows what'll happen. Kiryu says, you're wrong. Majima-san promised me he'd look after Daigo. And he's not the promise-breaking type. I trust him. Yeah, that's right. Date says, I get how you feel, I really do. But what if you're wrong? What if Majima really is behind all this? No, you're wrong. All of you are wrong. It would never be Majima. Kiryu says, if that's the case, then I'll have no choice but to kill him? Date says, Kiryu. Whoa. I'm gonna go talk to him, Kiryu says. Date says, hold on, Kiryu. We don't know whose side he's on. That's exactly why they need to go, Kiryu says. I have a lot of questions and Majima-san's gonna answer them. Date says, Kiryu. Kiryu says, is he still over at Purgatory? Date says, yep. Family headquarters hasn't moved an inch. Still looks like nothing more than an empty lot though. Empty lot mentioned? Date says, oh, and the way's in the same too, through the bathroom in the park. Yeah, Kiryu saying he'd drop him is wild. That's oomph. Date says, and Kiryu, promise me you won't let your guard down. Kiryu says, I promise. That's oomph. Not the first goddamn time he put down an oomph. Oh, it's daytime. Back in motion. Back in motion. In Park Boulevard, okay. Wonder if Kamaki's got moves for me. Kamurocho in daytime is pretty nice. Open up. Ow, you can't block that, I guess.
さっさと来い。
Wait, wrong move. I wanted to do a drop kick. Yeah, no, he didn't die from the drop kick. Money, we're ballin', huh? Wait, I should have taken the taxi there. It's okay. I do love these encounters. God, the dropkick sucks. Ow, bitch. Huh? You couldn't guard that? What the hell? Let's bring you over here. Stop struggling. A stolen Torrenter. The black eye on that guy looks nasty work. I'm taking the long way around. Should I eat? No, I'm pretty healthy still. Oh, before dropping on Majima, let me make sure that... Let me just check up on Komaki if he's got some new moves for me. It's on the way. Perfect time. Komaki-sensei. New moves, please. For real? Okay. We're doing pretty fine right now. With the tool set that we have currently. I just need knockback. Knockback and parry. Oh! Whoops, wait, I wanted to pick up that bike. He picked up the bike. That's my bike. Fuck off. I got a bike too. You want a bike duel? Come over here. Whoops. Ooh, Stamina and XX. I'll take it. Huge. Wait, there's a target here. We're cleaning house now. Wait, there's a target over here. We're gonna go after him. For 70,000, I'll take it. Wait, what did he look like again? Guy with a hood. It's this guy. Oh wait, if I do this Hitman sub-story, I'm gonna get taken back to like... It's okay, there's a taxi close by, the HLA. Wait, what? Why did you run away? Wait! A chase sequence? You're fucking... I didn't sign up for this. That's stupid. Oopsie. Not a fucking chase sequence. Fuck this game. Why is he running around with a limp? Here, I can bump him after this. Ah! I can bump him around this corner too. Okay, I see. I'm just looking for the choke points. I can bump him around here too. I can bump him here too. I can bump him here too. Let's take it easy here. We're gonna run over the car here. Oh wait, where'd the car go? I can bump him here. Never mind. I can bump him here. GG's. We're getting pretty decent at this chase sequence shenanigans. Oh, okay, we're gonna do the fight. Of course. Wait, what the hell? It's got a taser. Holy shit, I landed a tiger drop. Holy shit, he does so much damage. Ow! He does a lot of damage, holy shit. So it's kind of easy to telegraph his attack. Open up. Ow! Fucking... What? Whatever. That lead pipe sucks. Ow! Ow, what the fuck? He waited for me to get up. There. I'll just spam parry. Fuck it. Parry time. Wanna keep trying? Ow, okay, that was pretty quick. Ah, that damage! That is so much damage. Ow! Wait, now that I have all this money, I think I could afford those equipment over in, what's his name? Komiyama. We're gonna make it? Yes, we are. Wonder if there's a piece of equipment that protects me from, like, stabbing or, like, weapons in general. $70,000 yen? Holy shit. We're rich. Any more requests? Oh. This guy's worth 90,000. He ought to be worth our time. Where'd you take me? That guy was beating my ass. Now that I have all this money, I need to hit up... What's that one place called? Kamiyama Works. It's right over there too. All the schoolgirls that show up in Kamurocho, their outfit kind of remind me of Love Live. Muse group. Fuck out of the way. Nice jacket though. We're rich. We can afford the taxi. How do you get over there? Kamiyama, was it? The fuck? Down the street, maybe. One sec. Oh, over here.
お元気ですか？え
You can make mods? Interesting. Can you repair my bat? It only costs 2,800. Wow, okay. Wait. Do you have anything stronger than my bat? Make a mod weapons. I don't have any moddable weapons, okay. Mod gear? I don't have any moddable gear, okay. Let's buy some equipment. Huh. Wait, he doesn't actually have any... You have to craft the equipment? Making more defensive item and accessories. This one's full of... Okay. I don't have any designs. Should I buy them? I'll just repair my weapon. My beloved bat. The bat, my trusty bat. That's all I need. For breaking the rules and such. Can't say for sure if Majima is my friend or not. What should I do? Let's continue. Let's go inside. I feel like we're gonna have to fight Majima here. No problem. We can take him. I think, hopefully. Man, they ain't still... Huh? They still haven't built shit? Majima Construction. We presumably build shit. What happened to that one building that we fought in Yakuza 2 in? What the fuck? Oh. There he is.
真島の兄さん。
すまんのキリュウちゃん。驚かせてしもうて。
これは。
まあ、俺なりの防御策や。最近は危のうて堂々と事務所構えることもできへんからな。ようこそ真島組へ。 ま、地下でゆっくり話して
ようこそ。Man, Majima's got the sauce, man. You walk him with the slouch, though. Majima says, got just the place in mind. Don't go falling behind, Kiryu-chan. Is it the Coliseum? Are we gonna fight again? You wanna talk? One thing that I really appreciate in Yakuza 3 are the sound effects. There's something that's really satisfying that rubs my brain right whenever Kiryu walks. It sounds like the classic walking around in shoes sound effect back in like the old PS1, PS2 games. If you've played Resident Evil on the older consoles, when we're walking around Kamurocho, it sounds so nice, just like the stepping around and shit. Majima says, last stop, Kiryu-chan. Kiryu says, the Coliseum. Majima. You know what I mean? Yeah. It sounds so satisfying for some reason. Majima says, only things fighting in here are just the dust bunnies. It's nice and quiet. You got my word. Shall we? Kiryu says, okay. Just you and me. Here. You can hear it here a bit.
懐かしいの。2年前まではここで俺も戦っとった。
Majima says, got fond memories trading blows with you here, Kiryu-chan. Too bad it's a damn ghost town now. The Coliseum's closed? Kiryu asks. Majima says, been so for about a year now. Something else came up, pulled my attention away. Something like the Okinawa resort deal? Kiryu asks. Whoa, what is with that smile? Majima says, guess the Viper's out of the bag, huh? Kiryu says, Majima-san, why did you do it? Why get involved? Majima says, I was keeping my eye out for Daigo, just like we promised. Kiryu says, what do you mean? Majima says, I was just trying to make shit easier for him. You know how intense all that politics bull can get. Kiryu says, but Daigo didn't want any part of that resort deal. That's what got him shot, right? Majima says, been wondering about that myself. Kiryu says, Majima-san. We're acknowledging each other. Kiryu says, I don't think you've come up with this whole resort scheme on your own. You have to be working with someone. Majima says, ... Kiryu says, the question is, who is it? Kiryu says, why aren't you saying anything? Majima-san, tell me the truth. Now. Oh, cutscene?
桐生ちゃんよ。こんな俺にもな、極道としての筋っちゅうもんがあるんや。たとえ俺がそいつにはめられたとしても、ただで口割るようなことはできへん。
Whoa! Where'd all these people come from? Majima's just been pulling one surprise after the other. Yeah, this is it. Majima really knows how to have a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, ついにあの伝説の男たちがリングの上に戻ってきました。
You wouldn't hear it, but I'm taking a lot of screenshots.
俺の口を割らせたかったら喧嘩で白黒つけてから
Take your shirt off. Yes.
そうだったな。 俺らはいつもそうやって生きてきたんだったな。
Yes!
闘技場の絶対王者大島の竜桐生一馬 vs 赤岩の魔王島野の狂犬こと
Oh my god, these shots are so good, dude.
今頃2年ぶりに帰ってきた怪物2人果たしてこのリングで
Hard.
どちらの怪物か。
桐生ちゃんはずっと変わらんな。
Me too, Majima. Me too.
やっぱり俺らにはこのやり方がお似合いや。
ああ、そうだな。
Even he's fired up.
手加減はなしや。思いっきりいくで、桐生ちゃんや。
今ゴングです。
Yeah, this is what it's all about. Now I'm ready to get my ass beat. What the fuck? Why does he move like that? That's terrifying. Stop doing that. Ow, right. I can't block. What am I doing? Oh! Holy shit, it's gonna be hard to parry, huh? Whoa. Ah. Gotta be swinging wildly here. I love that attack. Whoa, I can do that too. Never mind. Ow! Wanna go? Ow! Ow! He's fast, huh? That's so creepy. Oh! Damn, I can't go for the long attack strings. I'd be fine with losing to Goro to Majima here. calling Majima Goro is odd. You don't know him like that. I don't mind losing to Majima here. Oh, but I got that parry though. Ow. Okay. Ow. That jump down move is so BM. Whoops. Whoa, he's powered up. What the fuck? Yo. What the fuck, you freak? The Ultra Instinct, I got distracted reading. Worth it. That was crazy, okay. I have baby toughness Z's. Wait, toughness Z is really bad. Let's put you up. Ow! Can't even do my pot shots. Whoa, he teleported behind me. I got kicked back. Ow! That down move is so BM. I could do that too, though. Whoop. Ow! Oh, he's got a full combo on me. Ow! Come on, come in. Come in. Come in here. I'm not close enough. Fuck. Ow, I'm in the red. Ow. What? Oh! Ouch! Holy shit, Kiryu's dead. Oh, I got that nice string back there. Oh, he teleported back. Oh. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna try and rely on parry less and maybe aim for dodges. Or do a little bit of both. If I could get him to attack me. Ow. What the fuck? Not again. I got your ass though. Ow. Holy shit, the full string. Pull out the bat, come up. Ow, ow, ow. Batter up. Rules are meant to be broken. Say it. Ah. Whoa, run away. Oh right, completely forgot I have the recovery now. Fucking. Ow. What? Oops, that automatically failed. It feels so nice when you land these parries. Oh, and the dragon. And the tiger drop too. He's getting the full combo here. Full course meal with Majima only. Ow. Ow. I can't roll away. Whoa, GG. Not the GG. Majima's getting the full course meal. He's still alive. Ow. Boom! Finish it with a tiger drop. Defeat Majima again in chapter 7. Oh. Yeah! Can we get a rematch? I want a rematch Majima on command.
やっぱりごっついなキリュウちゃんよ
Oomph! Take my hand. Yeah, this is what it's... Yeah!
ほな約束やゆっくり奥で話でもしようか
ああ
This is what it's all about. I was taking a lot of screenshots there. The whole time. Majima says, you wanna know who gave me the hookup with that guy Suzuki, huh? He's some kind of minister or some shit, right? Well, it was Hamazaki. Kiri says, what? Yup. He's been trying to poke his grubby little fingers into that Okinawa deal ever since he learned the Tojo were helping scrounge up the land for it. But Daigo walked, right? What was poor old Hamazaki gonna do? Take matters into his own hands, that's what. Pick up where Daigo left off. Snatch up his rights to the resort. So we phoned up Suzuki, boasted about having bigger balls than the Tojo, and that was that. Game set. Hamazaki. Kiryu says, and that's when he offered you the construction contract? Majima says, yep. Didn't make sense why he'd come to me with such a juicy offer. But it's all crystal fucking clear now. What do you mean, Kiryu asks. Majima says, Kiryu-chan, you saw that photo of me and Suzuki chumming around, right? I got a damn good idea of who let it slip. Hamazaki. Kiryu says, but why? Majima says, it proves someone was dealing with Suzuki on behalf of the Tojo. And that this someone was me. That kind of shit hits the news. Me and Suzuki would be in the slammer quicker than you can say false imprisonment. All Hamazaki would have to do is then sweep in and clean up the scraps. He'd make a damn killing. Enough to stop him from blowing up any more Chinese joints, that's for sure. Kiryu says, sounds like he's more vulture than man. Majima says, yep. That resort shit's not the only thing he's gunning for either. Kiryu says, there's more? Majima says, oh yes. Last time I was with him, he looked me square in the eye, said he wanted Kamurocho all to himself. Only one way to interpret that. Kiryu asks, which is what? Majima says, think about it, Kiryu-chan. Daigo and Kashiwagi get filled with lead, you beat the snot out of Kanda. The whole city's fair game, and Hamazaki's ready to pounce. Kiryu says, but how could he have known all that would happen? Majima says, you asked me, he planned it from the start. Everything's fallen into place so perfectly, it's just a teensy bit too convenient, don't you think? Kiryu says, I guess. And his ultimate goal is taking over Kamurocho? Majima says, not just that. There's one more head in his crosshairs. Is it Mine? Oh wait, no, the entirety of the Tojo clan? Okay, yeah, that's fair. He is an insert from... Who the fuck? Oh, the florist. Oomph. This guy again. Hey, man.
Hanaya.
How's it going? Kiryu says, I haven't seen you in what, 2 years? The florist says, somewhere around that, yeah. I didn't think I'd find you down here again. Pretty steep fall from that loft up in the Millennium Tower. The florist says, you're telling me. Anyway, Majima-san here is letting me borrow the place. Lost the rights to my prior place after all the stuff that went down 2 years ago? Kiryu says, I guess that makes sense. The florist says, now, about Hamazaki. You said there's more to it, Kiryu asks. The florist says, you bet there is. Seems he's fixing to pawn off the whole resort to the Chinese once it's built. What? Kiryu asks. The florist says, take a gander at this. Yerp. Kiryu says, that's... Yup. Lao Kao Long, leader of the Snake Flower Triad, the Chinese syndicate you brought crashing down 4 years ago. Kiryu says, what does he have to do with all of this? Florist says, well, after he survived his first run-in with you, he skulked back to China waiting for an opportunity to strike back. Yeah, I remember this guy. The florist says, that's when he found the Hamazaka family, a far distant branch of the Tojo that so far hadn't done much more than ruffle a few feathers in the Yokohama suburb. But with the Snake Flower Triad's backing, Hamazaki laid claim to every last speck of the city, a feat that saw him shoot up in the Tojo clans. To the Chojo clan ranks. Next is this. Kiryu says, what am I looking at? How did he get this shot? That is such a candid, perfect shot. The florist says, the key here is the jumble of papers on the table. This is more than any old pile of scrap, though. It's a contract between Hamazaki and Lao Kao Long, tying the Snake Flower Triad into the resort deal. Kiryu says, a contract? For what exactly? The florist says, from what I can tell, Hamazaki's planning to build some top-secret mega casino under the resort. That contract makes it to the Snake Flower Triad, or the ones running it, probably to pay them back from helping him conquer Yokohama. Kiryu says, Hamazaki must be working pretty closely with Suzuki if he's serious about pulling this off. The florist says, agreed. Gotta say, a small-time Yakuza operation making a meteoric rise like this is pretty damn unheard of. Majima says, didn't realize Hamazaki was balls deep in this shit. Kiryu says, one question, florist. Why do you know all of this? The florist says, astute observation. The truth of it is, I was hired to dig up dirt on Hamazaki about 6 months ago. Hired? By who? Kiryu asks. Daigo Dojima, the florist says. Majima says, what? You didn't tell me Daigo was lining your pockets. Kiryu says, explain yourself, florist. The florist says, alright, normally I'm not too keen on divulging my clients' identities, but I think Daigo would forgive me given the circumstances. Kiryu says, when did he first approach you? The florist says, a year or so back. Said he was hot on the heels of a traitor in the Tojo clan. Kiryu says, Hamazaki, huh? The florist says, I'm getting there. Anyway, Daigo came to me worried that someone was conspiring to commandeer the resort deal behind his back. Someone in the Tojo clan. So I worked with Daigo, sent some of my boys into the family offices, and pinched as much info as I could. Kiryu says, which is how you got your hands on that photo. Majima says, and what you found out was that Hamazaki was scheming to shoot Daigo and Kashiwagi, right? The florist says, probably. Majima says, what do you mean, probably? If I wanted ambiguous bullshit, I would have gone to the fortune teller. The florist says, listen, I only started looking into all of this again after Daigo got shot. But that's when a new actor showed up on the stage. Is it Mine? I mean, we're all out of actors here. Is it Mine? Goryo? Not Mine.
驚いたか。まあ、
Kazama.
とっちゃ一番ゆかりのある人間に瓜二つだからな。何か匂うな。
So many players that play here, but I mean that's pretty much every game, huh?
誰なんだ？
なんだこの絵は。どういうことなんだ。
ボス、カムロ町におかしな連中が。
何？
This is in the intro. Came back for round 2 of an ass beating.
ラウ・カーロ。
Wait, why are they after Rikia?
有什么事？
把这个男的给我找
Why are they after Rikia?
是
Stay away from Oomph, get a job.
桐生こいつは
リキア。
どうやらラウはジャカの連中を使ってお前の相方を探し回っているらしいな。
Stay away from him. This fucking Rush music reminds me of the... His music reminds me of when you're getting rushed in Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 1, I think, is what reminds me of. Rikia says, hello?
俺だ。桐生だ。
ああ兄貴どうしたんですか
Oh, it's voiced.
お前、今どこにいる？
えいや起きたら兄貴がいなかったんで一人で街をぶらついてるんですけど
Oh shit, he's out on the streets.
ああなんだあれ
どうした？リキア、何かあったのか？
誰だお前ら
Huh?
リキア。おい。リ。
They got Oomph. Oh shit. I gotta help him. I'm taking off, Majima. Love you. I got a pal of yours, Kiryu-chan. More like a brother. Aww. He called him a brother? He called him a brother. A guy, a pal of yours, Majima says. Kiryu says, more like a brother. I haven't known him for long, but he's a good guy. Majima says, I could get my boys out searching for him if you want. They got peepers like hawks. Kiryu says, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, let me know if anything comes up. Majima says, you know me, Kiryu-chan. I'll ring you up even if it doesn't. Bleeding emoji. Shit. What time is it? I was thinking of calling it, but they're after Oomph. 2:19. Save Rikia! I'm trying, man. Ungodly hour stream, let's go. No, I'm going to sleep. Wait, who's this? Nishida? Nishida says, I saw you in there flinging those fists of yours at the boss. Pretty dang impressive, I gotta say. Here says, sorry Nishida, I'm kinda in a hurry here. Nishida says, oh right, I guess I'll let you go off then. Oh, but before you do, oh, they're busting off the Coliseum. Open again. Now's not the time, Nishida. Oh, there's a save point here. No, they're after Oomph. Save Rikia, it says. That's the objective. But we know damn well that we won't be able to. Maybe in another timeline. Kiwami 3. Anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. Good progress, yeah. See ya! Thank you for dropping by. Always appreciate the company. I hope you both have a good evening. I'll see you later. GG's. Good night, good night. Peace out. Signing off.